Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just trying to get something together here. I'm sorry, I'm a bit tardy, but let's see. I'm coming. Oh goodness. I am coming, y'all. Okay. Let me see. There we go. Hey, I'll be there. 2 seconds. Just get my Instagram life together really quick. This is not saving or adding my pictures as I want. So that's a problem. Wait, yeah? Wait, why is this? Oh, discard live. Okay, there we go. All right. This thing is giving me some issues right now, but I'm coming. I need to get my picture. Hey, how y'all doing? I hope all is well. I'm having some technical difficulties on my Instagram side, so I'm coming in a second. And of course, on the replay, all of this will be edited out. How y'all doing this morning? Who's here watching? If you're watching on Facebook, you have to give StreamYard permission so I can see who you are and your comments. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, I will see your comments as you come in, okay? So that's that. I hope y'all are doing well this morning. And I'm basically answering another question from the survey that I did. And this is one of the questions. And I get this question. Hey, Jeff, how are you? I get this question quite frequently. So I'm going to answer it for you. And I'm still going through all that. This is really like, they're not doing good with me today. Instagram is playing me today. So I'm not going to be able to have my cover photo. So let me just see 1 second. This is what I'm going to do. Manage. Okay. See? Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to stop that and start it again. All right, y'all. About to do my little intros. And I'm going to turn off the AC so you won't hear it in the back. How to jump rope faster. Add details. Okay, I'm coming. Hey, everybody. Oh, my gosh, look at all y'all coming in. I'm getting started right now. That's there. Oh, my gosh, look at all y'all here today. Let me find out. I have to come on this time. Good morning. How are you? My name is Bernadette Henry of Make It Fun NYC, where I make jump rope and exercise as a whole more fun and exciting for anyone looking to live a healthy and active lifestyle. And today we are talking about how to jump rope faster. And why am I addressing this? Because this is a question that I get all the time. They say, oh my gosh, you jump so fast. How do you do it? I can't do it. I can't imagine. So this is what I'm answering today. I am going to get into my content, but feel free to ask questions. If you're on Instagram, on the bottom of the screen, there is a question box. Put your questions there so that I won't miss it. A lot of times I get a lot of comments and things like that. I may not see it on TikTok. I'm here with you. Ask your questions as you have them, but I'm going to get through the content first. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you give permission so that I can see your name and your comment. And if you're on YouTube, feel free to ask the questions, okay? So I get the question all the time, how do you jump rope faster? And there's really two main things or two main ways that I can tell you how to jump faster, okay? Jump rope is an amazing exercise. Jump rope, as you know, will help you with your strengthening, your conditioning, your speed, your timing, your breathing. Like jump rope is an all-around sport, and it can help you, whether you're doing this for fitness, whether you're doing it for weight loss, whether you're doing it just to get some additional cardio for your heart, and whether you are doing this as conditioning for other exercises that you do or sports that you play. Okay. So One way that you can jump faster, right, is making sure that your jump rope is sized correctly. Making sure that your jump rope is sized correctly. So the shorter the rope, the quicker it cuts through the air. The shorter the rope, the quicker it cuts through the air. So basically, when you have your jump rope should be one of three sizes, right? And it's really up to each person and what their goal is. But right now, we're talking about jumping faster. You want to make sure your rope is either A, to the very tip of your shoulders, and this is handles included, the very tip of your shoulder, your armpit, or your chest level. The very tip of your shoulder, your armpit, or your chest level. You want to make sure that your rope is sized correctly. When your rope is sized wrong, guess what? You're going to overcompensate your form to like match up to the size of the rope. So say for instance, if your jump rope is too long, right? What you're going to do is you're going to stick out your arms. You're going to hold your arms up just to try to make up for the size of the rope. Okay, so you want to make sure that your rope is sized correctly. Number two, you want to make sure that you're using the correct form, right? And the correct form, of course, comes when your rope is sized correctly. So correct form for jumping is you want to make sure that your elbows are to your side, that you're using your wrist and or forearms, and that your wrist and or forearms are to your waist level. You don't want to have it up this way, because that means that your rope is too long and you're really trying to make up for the length of the rope. Okay, so I'm gonna get to your questions. I see them coming in. And then the third way to jump faster is music, right? Incorporate music to your workout life. Now, when you see videos of me jumping, most of the time I'm jumping to music, number one. Number two, the music that I'm jumping to is literally playing as I jump. So I honestly do not edit my videos at all. I don't edit my videos at all. I don't edit my videos at all. So a lot of times people watch and they say, oh my gosh, I thought you sped that up until I saw somebody walking past, right? Music is the key. And the kind of music that you can listen to that will help you with your speed, right? And these are generalized that I use, right? But you can use across any genre. However, the ones that I'm going to name are good because they have a steady beat. They have a steady, consistent beat, which is something that will help you if you're trying to learn how to jump faster. So number one, I say merengue. Number two, I say soca. Number three, I say Jersey Club. And number four, I say, merengue, Jersey Club, soca. Oh, and gospel shouter music, okay? And then I'm gonna add a fifth one, which I don't use, which is house music, okay? Because for me, like I am a fast jumper, so like house music sometimes can be a little slow for me. Boom, 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 boom. So for me, that's too slow for me. But like I said, merengue, soca, Jersey Club, gospel shouting music, and house music. All of those music have a very consistent beat. And also too, with all of these music genres that I named, you can find slow to fast music. So Jersey Club, it or merengue, you can have your slow merengue, or you can have the fast. You understand? So when you have that steady beat, your job and your role is to try to keep up to the beat of the music, right? And that's how you get faster. Sometimes trying to just jump and do it without the music may be frustrating because you're giving up and you don't have a goal to get to. So let me get to some of these questions. So right, like I said, the three ways in which you can jump rope faster. Number one, make sure your jump rope is sized correctly, very, very tip of shoulder, armpit, or chest level. Number two, make sure you're using the correct form. And number three, music. Okay. So I see some questions here. Hey Renee, how are you on TikTok? Let me see. I don't see any questions here on Instagram, but Facebook, y'all got it going on. Hey, Jack Danique, how are you? Jeff, standing on it with 1 foot or 2 foot to measure it. My rule of thumb usually is standing on 1 foot to measure it, but realize that if you use 1 foot to measure it, if you do both feet, it may be shorter. So for me, I prefer my jump rope at my armpit when measured on 1 foot. But of course, if I measure it with 2 feet, it's going to come to my chest level, okay? And both are fine with me. So it's really up to you how you like to measure it. But like I said, I typically just do like the 1 foot, and then the 2 foot is, of course, is going to be a little bit shorter than what it is, you know. So that's that. But like I said, you definitely want to make sure that your jump rope is sized correctly, because when you're, like I said, when your jump rope is not sized correctly, and I always tell people a lot of problems can be solved if your rope was sized correctly, right? A lot of times if a person, because like when you're jumping rope, right, when your rope is too long, when you turn the rope, your rope is going to lag before it gets under your feet, and now you're going to have to jump higher, aka incorrect form, in order to get over the rope. You're going to think that you have to do this major thing because now you're jumping higher, like for no reason, right? So when your rope is short, it gets kind of straight into the point, right? Also, too, like I said, when your rope is longer, then I know, yeah, I'm on TikTok, seriously. When your rope is longer too, a lot of times what people do is, because the rope is too long, they start to either stick their arms out because they're trying to get the rope right, or they're holding their arms up like this, right? And when you open your arm, thank you. And when you open your arms like this, guess what? Your arms are going to get tired faster, and you're just using more of things that are unnecessary in order to get it. Okay, so that is that. Did you have any other questions here? So I am here on TikTok, I'm here on Instagram, and I'm here on Facebook and YouTube, and I'm answering questions that you had regarding like things that you wanted me to cover and talk about. So this is one of the questions and major concerns that you had. And also too, in my content, I get a lot of those comments when people are like, oh my gosh, you jump so fast, how do I do that? My rope typically hits 6 to 8 inches in front of me. I don't really know how to answer that question. Like I said, I would say use the standards for measurement. And as long as you can jump over the rope the right way without compromising your form, then you should be good. Okay. So, hey, good morning, Katrina. How are you? So, that is that. So while I'm waiting to see if you have any more questions, I'm going to talk to you about the Rope is Dope Club, right? And the Rope is Dope Club is something that I created where it's going to be like my main membership base. And it's a monthly membership where you come in every month. There will be one main goal for you to tackle, whether it's a trick. Right now, because the Rope is Dope Club started in April, we're still like kind of learning the basics. And what you do is you take that whole month's time just to learn the basics, right? And then if you have questions, of course, you ask and I will answer them. If you have videos, you post them there, I will answer them. You know, a lot of times over the last couple of years, I've been getting a lot of people sending videos to my DM, and that's just not how I coach people. I don't coach in a DM. So the membership was created as a way for you to come and ask me questions and put your videos so that I can watch and give you feedback. Okay. Also, we'll in the Rope is Dope Club, we'll have one live class, online class every month. We'll have one live Q&A every month. Like I said, I get tons of questions in my DMs all the time. And a lot of the times, most of the questions that I'm asked can be something that can be looked up on Google and YouTube, right? And because I've been posting content online for a very long time, I have answered like almost every single question that you have already, whether it's in my blog, my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook. There are like, I'm not going to interrupt like the other work that I have to do to answer these questions that I've already answered. So in the Rope is Dope Club, that's kind of where you're going to get all of those answers. You're going to get more interaction with me, and not just with me, but with the community, right? There's going to be community there. There's going to be other people there that's trying to go and do the same thing that you're trying to do. Then there's going to be support and there's going to be accountability. Okay, Jeff, I see a question. I think my cross rope may be a little long. How would I shorten it? Are you talking about the weighted rope or are you talking about the freestyle rope, right? And while I'm waiting for your answer, because I know there's a bit of a delay, I use long-handled rope. So when I'm doing my freestyle rope, I do use long-handled ropes. And I realized that the long-handled rope and the short-handled rope are two different measurements, right? I've used the short-handled rope basically all my jump rope life, but in 2000, And like, I think 17 or 18 or so, I started like using long handle ropes, and like, I haven't turned back to the short rope ever since. I think I did buy one, but I just couldn't figure it out anymore. Yes, weighted. So I have the 1/2, the 1 pound, and the 2 pound rope from Cross Rope. The 1 and 2 pound, I just use as is, because I think the knot will be too bulky. But for my 1/2 pound rope, I have a knot. So if you've ever watched my live videos and my 1/2 pound rope, I always have a knot, one knot on both sides. So because that, like that rope, the weighted rope comes to my chest level, right? And the reason why is because I'm not really doing any tricks or anything like that with that rope. So I don't mind just going fast, right? And that's really my reason for using the weighted rope, is because I just will need to go fast. And like I said, number two, I'm not doing tricks and things like that. So I don't really need any wiggle room. Now my freestyle jump ropes, I have it a little longer just for me personally to have the wiggle room. But yeah, when it comes to like the weighted ropes, yeah, I have the knots because the goal is to get through them sets of 100 jumps as fast as possible. So honestly speaking, with the basic jump with the weighted rope, I can get through like a set in 30 seconds if I wanted to. Okay, so a set of 100 jumps shouldn't take you any more than 40 seconds. Okay, and that's another key to also going faster too, is to jump with a weighted rope, right? Jump with a weighted rope and get used to jumping with heavy resistance, so that when you do get the lighter resistance rope, you can actually jump faster. So that's another key as well, Jeff. So thank you so much for that. So do I have any other questions? We are on our 16-minute mark, and I am going to go outside and get a little workout in before I start this workout day and before it gets really, really hot outside. So is there any other questions? So once again, I am Bernadette Henry of MakeItFunNYC.com, where I make jump rope and exercise as a whole more fun and exciting for anyone looking to live a healthy and active lifestyle. And today's topic was how to jump faster. It's a question that I get all the time, almost every day, daily. Okay. And the ways that I suggested is making sure that your rope is sized correctly, either to the tip of your shoulder, armpit, or chest level. Number two, make sure that you're using the correct jump rope form, right? And of course, that will happen if your rope is sized correctly. And then number three, use music. Okay. My favorite genres for jumping consistently, or my favorite genres of music for having a consistent beat where you can test out your speed, is shouting music. Like if you know Black and gospel, you're familiar with what shouting music is, right? Boom, 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 boom. Steady beat. Merengue, soca, and Jersey Club. Okay. The reason why I like all of them is because they have a very consistent beat, which you can use to practice jumping in your sets. Okay. Also, house music is good as well, but try to make sure you find something up tempo unless you do want to jump slow. And then another thing is, jump using resistance. So use a weighted rope. Okay. So, you're very much welcome. Jeff. Okay, on Instagram, can you recommend a crisscross tutorial? Do you have one? Yes, I do have a crisscross tutorial. They're on my YouTube channel. They're on my Instagram page. And I think the easiest, they're on my TikTok. Like, I've put tons and tons of tutorials out there. I think the best way really to get instant access to that is to go straight through my programs or whatever, where you can like find it instantaneously. But I do have crisscross tutorials. If you check my reels, I believe I've done a couple there as well. So just go through my reels and you should find the tutorials. Are you from Chicago? No, I'm not. So that's that. All right, y'all. So I am out of here. I hope that this was valuable to you. Like I said, I do have the Rope is Dope Club. Text club to 718-504-2192. That's my monthly membership, where you will get more. It's a club where you get to come and just join me and a community of others that's trying to level up their jump rope game and all that good stuff, answer questions, Q&A, live classes, all that good stuff. So thank y'all so much. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.